For years, editors have been divided. Friendships ended, Discord servers destroyed, GPU drivers sacrificed. And today, I'll make it worse. So, I edited the same video on DaVinci Resolve and After Effects. And the rules are: do software, no cheating, and no emotional support. Let's start with I do color grading professionally software, DaVinci Resolve. Let's start by making the background. I imported this grid effect from the effects panel, dropped it on the adjustment layer, which for some reason is called adjustment clip. Then I place a text above it, change the font, change the color, the usual shit. Okay, so DaVinci Resolve has this to perform color grading. To change the logo color, I decrease the saturation to 0. I've added a texture above my background to have that grungy look. Highlighting the text, I have used this PNG. To animate this, I used this crop property, created 2 keyframes. Increase this value until all the texts are cropped from right to left. To make the 3D globe, I entered the Fusion page. And that's when things started getting interesting. Because at this point, I wasn't sure if I was editing a video. I will not over-explain nodes. Just know this. Nodes build connections to make things work together. Something you never had with a girlfriend. But once you understand what each node does, the system actually makes sense. Which is rare. Because most of the time in editing, you're just experimenting until something works. To rotate the globe, click on this Shape 3D node. In the Transform panel, in the Rotation section, change the value of Y to rotate the globe on Y axis. Next, I added a map of Italy to change the scene from this globe to this map. I added the same texture above the map. I'm gonna fast forward this part because this isn't just a tutorial video and the YouTube algorithm hates boring parts.
Lamborghini exists because of an insult, but the company didn't start with racing, or even the cars. It actually started in northern Italy during the post-war industrial boom, and the man behind it, Ferruccio Lamborghini, a tractor maker.
Alright, home sweet home.
2,000 years later.
Okay, here I have already made my background to save time, placing the logo in the center of the composition. Then I'll change the color of the logo by adding tint effect from the effects panel. Then I added a text, changed the color and also changed the font and placed it above the logo. While I was doing all this, I didn't notice that I already had 50 layers. But anyway, we can't keep getting away with this. Now for the highlighting part, I made a shape above the text. Now this is fine. To animate the shape, I added trim paths to the shape layer, changed the values of the offset and start values. On the map, I added this texture above the map and changed the mode to overlay to get that grungy look. Now I'm going to parent this texture layer to the map layer. To make it a 3D globe, I added CC sphere on the map. Then I adjusted the lighting and the rotation of the globe. To animate the rotation, I made 3 keyframes on the XYZ axis. And this is how the final animation looks.
Lamborghini exists because of an insult, but the company didn't start with racing, or even the cars. It actually started in northern Italy during the post-war industrial boom, and the man behind it, Ferruccio Lamborghini, a tractor maker.
After editing the same video in both softwares, it was finally time for the showdown. And after 5 rounds of editing, the judges have reached a decision. The winner is whichever workflow your brain understands. If you want speed, DaVinci Resolve. If you want drama, After Effects. And if you want peace, uninstall both.